I like to gamble. And no, I don't have a problem. If you have a gambling problem, please see the phone number right here. Call it. You won't. You won't. I worked at the casino. My favorite signs were the ones that said, "Do you have a gambling problem?" And every time I saw them, I'm like, everyone here has a gambling problem. So your signs are not working. Anyway, I like to gamble, and I think I gamble the way most normal people gamble, which is you throw a little money on a football game or whatever sport. And the reason you do it is it makes it worth watching. A little bit more worth watching. Like, I'm not going to sit down and watch the Texans play the whatever the team with the same exact looking helmets are. I don't care. If I throw $5 on, $10 on there, no, I'll sit there for 3 hours. Which, when you do the math on that, like, really? Is it worth $10 to sit there for 3 hours? But I do it for that reason, right? And it makes the game interesting, makes it more fun. I don't bet so much that it's going to devastate me. I'm not betting my house on one single game. But I did notice that the upside is it makes the game more interesting. The downside is it changes the way you watch a football game. Because normally you bet on the team you like to win and call it a day. But gamblers or sports books learned long ago that we have to skew it to give ourselves the advantage, and that's what's called the spread. So the point spread is you pick a team. If it's an underdog, they'll give you a couple of points to start the game, and if it's the favorite, they'll take some points away. But it's kind of it changes the way you look at the game as we start getting towards the end of the game. Because if you have an even money bet, now you're just thinking normal scenarios. Like, all right, my team's down by 3. They're going to come back in this last 2 minutes, kick a field goal. Maybe we'll go to overtime. Maybe they'll win, and I'll win my money. Easy peasy. But when you have a spread, my team, they need to win by 4, but there's only 2 minutes left. And, they only need a field goal to win, so what are the chances? So it changes the way you watch it, because now you start imagining fantasy scenarios that will allow you to win your bet. Like, all right, they only need a field goal. There's 2 minutes left. Why would they even go for a touchdown? What reason would they go for a touchdown? Let's see. Maybe they go to kick the field goal. It gets blocked. One of the players picks it up and runs it in for a score. Yeah, that could happen. What if my team throws a pick 6 right now? Now they're down by 9. So then they'd have to score twice. It'd be pretty much impossible. But then if they score twice, then I'd be up by 4 and I could win my ball. Yeah, maybe that's what'll happen. Or even you start rooting for the other team to score just in hopes it'll go into overtime. Like, all right, there's no scenario where I'm going to win this bet. But what if the other team were to score like some sort of fluke play, a fumble or something, and then it goes into overtime? Then that would give me a chance, because then maybe my team that I'm rooting for might get a touchdown instead of needing just a field goal because they changed the rules of overtime. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And so it changes your game. And then it also makes it a little more maddening when teams do crazy stuff, which is not crazy in a world where win or lose is all you care about. But like I was watching the Texans game. Point spread was 2 points. Now, this didn't matter for me, but Texans, they were up by, I think, 4 points or something. No, yeah, 4 or 5 points. And 10 seconds to go, and I'm already counting my money. Like, what am I going to do with my $10? Maybe I'll buy an avocado tool or something. But they have to punt the ball with 10 seconds left. So what does the punter do? He gets the ball, runs in the end zone, gets a safety. And I was like, what? Now, like I said, it didn't apply to me. But how many people lost money, surefire money, on that little play right there? Like, hey, because they're counting their money. Like, all right, they're going to kick it off. 10 seconds. I mean, they'll do that stupid play where they chuck it to each other the entire time until somebody gets tackled. Or until the band comes on the field or whatever. Wait, what are you doing, punter? Oh my God. And then they lose all their money because they had them by exactly like 4 points or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's my point. You shouldn't gamble. Is that the point of this? I don't know what the point of anything is anymore. I know I need to shorten these fuckers. Get to the point, Dave.